Hi guys, today I'm going to do the video about the layer 2 feature tutorial. Is about the VTP, okay, the virtual trunking protocol. So what is that? Okay, it is a great feature actually. First of all, like in one production network here, first of all, this is a company and it contains 1000 VLANs for that company. Okay, I don't know what kind of thus VLAN can be. Each VLAN consists of many parts: engineer VLAN, IT VLAN, accounting VLAN, something like that. Yes, gonna be a lot of VLAN inside that. So each switch on that production network going to have each VLAN in it. Which is why this VLAN gonna have the 1000 VLAN config. Okay, 1000 VLANs in there, and this one is going to have another 1000 VLAN, and this one going to have 1000 VLAN in there. So the administrator going to each switch and have to configure every switch of every VLAN for 1000 times 3 is going to be 3000 time config in total. So we don't want to do that. So that's why VTP come to play around. We only need to choose which switch of the VTP server. So for example, I use this switch of the VTP server. I only need to config the server for the 1000 VLAN. Okay, configurations, and the VTP server itself is going to spread all of VLAN information to its client. For in this case, to the VTP client 1 and the VTP client 2. So this client gonna have these 1000 VLANs in its VLAN database across the trunk when it sends the VLAN information. Okay, so how to do that? I'm going to demo you how to configure it. The first thing, I haven't done any configuration yet, but I just done the host name here. As you can see, VTP server. The first thing you have to do is that you have to go to config mode and you say VTP mode, okay, mode server. You can see the device modes already VTP server. Actually, by default, every device when it's boot up is already in the VTP server mode, so you don't have to worry about that. Okay, and then you're going to say VTP domain. Domain has to be the same on each VTP server and VTP client. So I'm going to choose test for in this case. So domain test. Make sure domain they have the same domain name on every switch. So okay, it's gonna change from now to test. Okay, and then we can put the VTP password here, but I'm not gonna do that. You can do it yourself. Okay, and then that's it. That what we have to configure on the VTP server. The next thing, we have to make the link that is connect to the switch going to the trunk link to be the trunk link. Otherwise, it will not work. Okay, so we have to I have to go to the interface Rean F0/1 and 2. Okay, so which is this interface. Okay, this interface and this interface. So that's why I use Rean. I'm going to say switch port mode trunk. So I'm going to put that as a trunk link. Okay, and then I have to write it. Okay, so I'm gonna come back from with the VTP server in a moment, but just wait. This is the thing that we have to configure on the VTP server. Okay, the next thing we have to go to the VTP client one here. We have to go to the configuration global mode, VTP mode client, because we want this switch as the VTP client. Okay, and then we have to put the VTP domain. Okay, VTP domain as the test. Okay, and then we have to configure the interface dedicated to the switch is the server VTP server switch port mode trunk. All right, and then serve it again. Okay, and then the last one, the last client, we have to do it the same thing, right? All right, I have to go to the switch port mode trunk, then go exit VTP mode client. Okay, VTP domain and gonna be test in this case. Alright, so I'm going to verify a bit. On the VTP server here, I'm going to show VLAN brief here. You can see that I don't have any VLAN configuration. So we only have the default VLAN here, which is the VLAN 1, VLAN 1002, 1003, 4, and 5, which is the reserved VLAN. This is not the VLAN that I configured. This is by default. We have this VLAN in the VLAN database. Actually, its client also doesn't have any VLAN inside. Okay. Alright, so VLAN brief on client 2, nothing. So what I'm going to do is that when I create the VLAN on the server, actually now we have done every configurations on the server and the client. So when I say VLAN 10 version port, I say name or IT, which is the VLAN 10 stand for IT VLAN, and that's it. Okay. And then you just wait for a few seconds. It's going to send data from the server to the client 1 and client 2. Okay, so you can see that. So VLAN brief on the client 1. As you can see that now the VLAN 10 here, the VLAN 10 and the name of IT is config in the VTP client 1 and it's contained in the VLAN database of the client 1. Okay, now let's go back to the client 2. Again, now in the previous command that I showed, there is nothing about the VLAN 10, so I'm going to show again. Okay. All right. Show VLAN brief again. As you can see right now, VLAN 10 and the IT is now contained in the VLAN database on the client 2. Okay. That is the concept of the VTP. So another thing, only the VTP server that can modify the VLAN, that can delete, that can create the VLAN. The client doesn't have rules to create or delete the VLAN. For example, like in this VTP client, I'm going to create the VLAN at the VLAN 20. When I hit enter, it's going to log me a message that says that alright, VTP VLAN configurations not allowed when the device is in the client mode. So the client mode is not going to let that device, that switch, to create the client. So it has to create it on the server, and the server going to send the updates message, VTP message that contain the informations to the client from the server. Something like that. Okay. So this is the end of the video. I hope you guys clear about it. Okay, and if not, just comment down. I'm going to explain more. All right, thank you guys very much. Appreciate it.